Hey Leos, Trishna here. Welcome to your December 2018 reading. So, what I feel for you for this month is I feel like it's going to be kind of a challenging month for you. I think that you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of feelings of loneliness, sadness, really mostly just loneliness. And I think that the holidays are going to heighten those feelings for you because as you're around other people, it's going to make you feel even more lonely, especially because a lot of those people are going to be in more of a cheery mood, and it's going to kind of create a greater contrast between what you're feeling and what you're seeing of how they're feeling. And I think that this stems from what we talked about in November, which was that there was something in your life, some kind of opportunity or some person that you really cared about, maybe was in love, that came into your life and that you were feeling apprehensive about, but there really was no reason to feel apprehensive about it. And the reason why you're feeling that was because even though on an intellectual level you know that you deserve good things and that you're a good person, when reality comes up and faces you, you have to deal with that on an emotional level, and that can trigger up a lot of different feelings. And if this December reading resonates for you, go ahead and watch the November reading because I explain what was going on with you guys in that video a lot better than I'm explaining it here because I don't want to focus too much on November. I want to focus on December in this video. And so this month you guys are feeling lonely as a result, or you feel like there's something that has been lost. And I feel like it comes from November, whatever it was that you're apprehensive about, if it was a career opportunity, a business opportunity, the love of your life, some kind of relationship, there is some kind of feeling of loss around one of those things in your life. And I feel like maybe for some of you, like really small percentage of you, maybe you did lose whatever it was. But I feel like for the majority of you, this feeling of loss is really in your head. I feel like this opportunity or this person has not been lost. You're just feeling these feelings of loneliness because they're triggered by fear. And I actually think that these feelings that you're having is a good thing. And I know it's like, well, I feel lonely, and you said it was triggered by fear. How is that a good thing? The reason why I think it's a good thing is because it is a shift from how you're feeling in November. I feel like in November you're feeling apprehensive, but you weren't really coming to terms with your true emotions. You weren't coming to terms with the worst case scenario. You were apprehensive about the worst case scenario, but you weren't really allowing yourself to acknowledge what that worst case scenario could feel like, what it could be like. And I feel like in December, you're kind of in your head living out this worst case scenario. You're living out what if this thing was gone, because for some reason, that's what you're feeling right now. So you're living out your worst case scenario, which is forcing you to have to acknowledge what it feels like. And when you come out of December, you're going to acknowledge, you're going to have to be forced to acknowledge, hey, life goes on and I'm okay. And I want to tell you guys that even if you did lose whatever it is, like if you were part of that small percentage that lost, I don't feel like it's really lost. I feel like it's going to come back in some way. I just don't feel like whatever you guys are feeling lonely about or have lost, I just don't feel like it really has been lost in some way. Like I just feel like it's really more in your head. And the guidance that I get for you is really to understand that these emotions are important emotions. The reason why you're feeling this is because whatever this opportunity is, person, business, career, it's it. It is it. It is you. It is very important. This person is going to be very important to your life. It's going to develop you in some way. This opportunity is going to be the next step that you need for your career or your business or whatever the situation is. This thing that you're feeling this loss about is very, very important. That is why it is triggering these feelings in you, because it's important. And there is nothing for you to do about this other than to think about that. Just think about the meaning of all of this, because there is a meaning here. The emotions that you're feeling are just that. They're just emotions that you're feeling in response to the fear of losing something because it is that important. And so, but now you guys know, if this reading is resonating with you, you know that you haven't lost whatever it is that you think you're going to lose or that you think you have lost. So, like, that should be comforting in itself. And the fact that this is really important should also be comforting. I know it doesn't seem comforting because it's like it's that important. Like the stakes are high, Trishna. Like you're making me more nervous. But I don't know. I'm just getting that you guys need to really reflect on the fact that this is important and that the emotions you're feeling are not related to whether this is going to work out or not. The emotions that you're feeling are just letting you know how important this is, and you're living out the worst case scenario in your head, and you're going to be fine. And the worst case scenario isn't the actual scenario, it's just in your head. So even though you're going to feel lonely, you're going to feel separate from everybody else, like you're going to feel distant because there are just these emotions inside of you. That's all that they are, is emotions. And that's all I guess that you guys need to know for right now. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, and to share this with anybody else that you think it could help. And thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you in my next video.